Here's a question for you. Is your website a maze that viewers get lost in trying to find the information that they're looking for? Or maybe you keep getting asked the same questions over and over again because people can't find the answers on your website. Or worse, maybe you're not getting any questions at all because people are so frustrated that they end up just clicking away. If this is you, then keep watching, because in this video, I'm sharing the secret weapon that websites like yours need to turn visitors into paying clients. Hi there, I'm Alli, and I help entrepreneurs like you elevate your brand and online presence so that you can connect with your dream clients quickly and confidently to make more money in your business. And that secret weapon that I mentioned, well, that's all about creating a clear and user-friendly sitemap. Now, a sitemap might sound really complicated and scary, but it's actually a simple tool that can make a huge difference in the success of your website. A sitemap is essentially a blueprint for your website. It's an easy way for you to see all of the pages and how they fit together on your website. But why do you need one? It makes your site easier to navigate, creating a better user experience. When visitors can go on your site and more easily find the information they're looking for without getting lost and confused, that is a huge win. It also makes adding content in the future as your business grows a lot simpler because you already have a really great structure in place. Another really great benefit of having a sitemap is that search engines will have a better understanding of the overall hierarchy and content on your website, which is going to result in better search engine rankings. A well-planned sitemap is really the backbone of your website because it helps guide users and search engines through your content seamlessly. But before we dive into creating a sitemap, you need to have a good understanding of your goals for your website, because a sitemap is going to help you plan out where the most important content goes and how you're going to go about driving your users to take the action that you want them to take. So grab a pen and paper and start brainstorming. I want you to write down everything you can think of including on your website, from blog posts to product descriptions to your about page and your contact information. Write it all down and get it out of your head. Then I want you to go back and narrow down that list to only really include the information you need to in order to get your viewer to take the next step with you, whether that's booking a call or buying your products. Once you know what content you need to include, then it's time to organize it into a user-friendly structure. I like to use index cards or sticky notes for this process. I write down each page that I think I want to include on my website based on my content on an individual card, and then start grouping them into similar categories. For example, if you have a few different services that you want to create individual pages for on your website, those could all fall together under a top-level navigation item called services. It's important that you limit the number of items that you have in your top primary navigation on your website. I'd say no more than 5 or 6, because you don't want to overwhelm your viewer and you want to make it easy for them to know where to go to find the information that they're looking for. If you have a ton of information, I want you to think about including subpages, like I mentioned, for services, for example. If you have a bunch of services that go deep into detail, put it on individual pages that fall below services. This approach not only makes your site easier to navigate, but it also makes it so that it's logically organized so that people can find what they're looking for. Not only that, but if you keep these categories broad enough, it will be easier to add information as your business grows down the line. Now that you have an idea of where to put the content that you've planned on your website, I want you to take a step back and now think through what pages actually need to be included. Now you might be thinking, didn't we just do that? Didn't we just set up the pages? And yes, we did, but not necessarily, because each of those cards could be sections on a single page. When deciding how to structure your website, there are really two options. There's a one-page website and there's a multiple page website, and both have their unique advantages. A one-page website offers a really streamlined user experience. All of your essential content is available on one single page that your viewer can scroll down to view. So they're going to hit all of the content that you really want want them to read through. A one-pager is also great for a faster launch time because it's just one page. So if you have a small budget or you don't have a lot of content or you're just focusing on one single keyword, a one-pager is a great option. On the other hand, a multiple page website is great if you have a lot of in-depth content. It gives you more flexibility to go into greater detail on those additional pages and also allows you to go after more targeted keywords for each individual page. No matter which format you choose, you can add more pages as your business grows. Even with a one-pager, all you have to do is change the way your navigation is set up to click to a new individual page rather than clicking down on the same page, which is really easy to do. My recommendation, if you're just starting out, is to launch with just the essential pages that you need right now, because that's going to save you time and money and still provide room for future growth. A well-planned sitemap is going to allow you to make sure that all of the content you want to include and need to include for your users is on your site and that it's well organized and easy to find. But determining your site structure is just one of the things that you need when you're planning a conversion-driven website. And that's why I created a free website planning resource for you. Inside, you're going to learn my simple 4-step method to creating a strategic website that magnetizes your dream clients and gets results. Head over to dowelldesignstudio.com/plan to grab it.